For my promotional video showcasing the benefits of visual arts and media for Worthing College, I was to perform market research to find a suitable target audience. I also performed market research to explore the issues relevant to the campaign, such as how many students in the UK were applying for careers relevant to visual arts and media, and what success students have gained through studying the courses. The types of research I used were both primary and secondary. The primary research methods I used were focus groups and questionnaires. Focus groups were performed first, as the information received from them was qualitative data. I chose to find qualitative data first, as the information received allowed me to decide what questions to use to find my target audience through my questionnaire. The information I received from my questionnaire was quantitative data. The quantitative data I received from my questionnaire allowed me to determine who my target audience is and what needs to be met for them when producing my promotional video. The results of my focus group suggested that watching films was the most popular hobby relevant to visual arts and media. The participants of my first focus group estimated that they spent 6 hours a week consuming media. Participants in all the focus groups held higher interest in media courses than visual arts courses. Most participants were more interested in the production techniques used in visual arts and media courses than the theory aspects. Participants during my second and third focus groups claimed that newer students would be put off from the large workload given from visual arts and media courses, and that the staff provided little assistance for them. Those participants felt that ways in which the staff could encourage students to study visual arts and media at Worthing College was to demonstrate successful coursework which previous students have produced. When performing my questionnaire, the first question which I asked participants was about which visual arts and media hobbies they enjoyed. As displayed by the results, watching films is the most chosen hobby among participants. This suggests that visual arts and media courses should mainly be advertised towards film enthusiasts. Social media was not selected as a hobby among participants, despite its increasing use among the public. This implies that visual arts and media courses should focus less on social media. The second question I asked was about the weekly consumption of visual arts and media. As displayed by the results, most participants would spend 10 hours consuming visual arts and media a week. This implies that there is a large interest in visual arts and media due to the large amounts of time spent on them. The third question which I asked was which one out of visual arts and media participants would study. As displayed by the results, a slight majority of students favour media courses over visual arts ones. This implies a stronger interest in media over visual arts among the general public. The fourth question which I asked participants was why they would study a visual arts or media course. As displayed by the results, most participants studied a visual arts and media course due to an interest in the subject. A minority of students wished to study a visual arts and media course due to career interest or to express artistic skills. This implies that Worthing College should advertise what careers can be obtained through studying visual arts and media courses. The fifth question which I asked participants was what skills they would gain through studying visual arts and media. As displayed by the results, almost every participant of the question felt that the main skills they would receive from visual arts and media courses were production-based. Only a minority of students suggested that they would obtain analytical skills. This implies that Worthing College should advertise the importance of analytical skills gained through studying visual arts and media. The sixth question I asked participants was why they wouldn't study a visual arts and media course. As displayed by the results, most participants stated that the reasons why they wouldn't study the courses was due to a large workload provided by the staff, or the difficulty of producing creative content. This implies that a manageable workload should be advertised to newer students. The seventh question I asked participants was how Worthing College could advertise visual arts and media courses towards new students. As displayed by the results, a large majority of participants suggested that Worthing College should demonstrate achievements made by previous students in order to advertise visual arts and media courses. This can be performed through showing highly graded coursework produced by students who have partaken the course before. The final question which I asked participants was whether or not they were studying a visual arts and media course during the questionnaire. Every participant was studying a visual arts or media course during the questionnaire. This demonstrates a large interest in visual arts and media among the public. The target audience for my promotional visual arts and media video for Worthing College are students who may wish to apply for the relevant courses. My target audience would wish to study visual arts and media due to a large interest in visual media, most specifically film. This means that I would have to ensure that my promotional visual arts and media video advertises subjects relevant to visual media in each course. During my secondary research, I received quantitative data through researching how many graduate students from universities across Britain applied for careers relevant to visual arts and media. The quantitative data I received allowed me to determine the specific amount of students in the UK applying for visual arts and media related jobs, meaning that I can demonstrate its importance towards the economy when producing my promotional video. I received qualitative data through my secondary research when learning of the success which graduates from the University of Sussex have had through studying visual arts and media. The qualitative data I received allowed me to learn of the opinions which the University of Sussex graduates have on visual arts and media, and what subject-specific skills have been important for them to achieve their success. I am to gather various opinions of visual arts and media courses offered by Worthing College, which will promote the benefits of studying them towards new students. In order to perform this, I am to interview visual arts and media students and staff alike to gather opinions of the course, which can be used when advertising the subject to new students. The staff I am to gather for my promotional video advertising visual arts and media courses are the teachers to specific courses relevant to the subject. The opinions of the course through subject-relevant staff will be beneficial towards my promotional video showcasing visual arts and media, as I'll be able to gain specialist views of the course. The specialist views provided by the staff would appear professional towards the new students. The students I am to interview for my promotional video are those who are studying visual arts and media courses for when I am to interview them. This will be beneficial towards my promotional video, as I will be able to showcase views which current students have on the course, allowing the thoughts discussed in the video to become relevant towards my target audience. I may also wish to interview students who had studied visual arts and media courses in previous years during production for my promotional video. This will become beneficial towards my promotional video, as I will be able to showcase views from students who have gained experience from visual arts and media courses, allowing the video to present the success which others have gained from the subject. When filming my community media project for Worthing College's Visual Arts and Media Department, I am to choose suitable locations for each sequence. I am to use visual arts and media classrooms as the locations for most sequences. Visual arts and media classrooms will allow the video to showcase the benefits of relevant courses, as I will be able to demonstrate where new students will be studying and the resources which the locations provide to them. Because of this, new students viewing the promotional video will develop an interest for visual arts and media courses. Another benefit of using visual arts and media classrooms for my community media project is that I'll be able to film the activities which occur within the location. This will allow the new students to witness the learning environment of each lesson. Another location which I am to showcase is the Visual Arts and Media Learning Zone. I have chosen to use the Visual Arts and Media Learning Zone as I will be able to demonstrate to students outside of lessons. Demonstrating independent study for visual arts and media will allow for students to learn of the positive learning environment which is provided to them by Worthing College. Another advantage of using the Worthing College Visual Arts and Media Learning Zone as a location for my community media project is showcasing the relevant textbooks which are provided in the area. Demonstrating the textbooks provided by the Learning Zone will allow new students to learn of the wide range of resources which Worthing College staff provide to the current students of the relevant courses. An aspect of my market research which was effective was the accurate facts about University of Sussex used during secondary research. The accurate information about the success which University of Sussex students had through studying visual arts and media will allow the information presented in my promotional video to appear more creditable towards my target audience. An aspect of my market research which was unsuccessful were the participants of my first focus group losing interest by the 8th activity. This was demonstrated through a lack of film ideas suggested by my participants. I also did not give a specific time measurement during each of my focus groups, meaning that participants could not determine how long they spent consuming media. If I was to repeat the market research I performed on visual arts and media, I would ensure that I gave a specific amount of time which participants spent consuming media. I would ensure that my questionnaire used an increased amount of multiple choice questions in order for them to produce more quantitative data. The content used during the video will showcase the Visual Arts and Media department of Worthing College and the thoughts which staff and students have on the relevant courses. The promotional video will use an informal mode of address. This will be appropriate for my target audience, as I wish to inform them about Worthing College's Visual Arts and Media department and what benefits the courses would provide for them. I intend to use a documentary style for my promotional video, as I intend to inform new students with facts regarding Worthing College's Visual Arts and Media department and the success others have had through studying the particular courses. The documentary style of my promotional video will also be demonstrated through interviews with Worthing College's Visual Arts and Media staff and students. In conclusion, the research I have found will be important towards my community media project. My primary research has been used to determine who my target audience is and what behaviours and beliefs they hold. I used my focus groups to determine questions for my questionnaire, while my questionnaire was used to decide who the target audience was and what they would need from my community media production. My secondary research has been used to learn of the success which graduates from the University of Sussex have achieved through studying visual arts and media. My secondary research has also been used to determine how many graduate students have applied for careers related to visual arts and media. The information I have received through my secondary research will be used during my community media production to showcase the importance of studying visual arts and media at Worthing College and what benefits it provides.